Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to talk about a truth that many people don't want to accept. Money is powerful. Money can change your life, but money can also change you. And sometimes, it changes you in a dangerous way. Slowly, silently, money can make you blind. Blind to people, blind to reality, blind to what truly matters. This video is not against money. Money is important. But when money becomes your only focus, you lose something bigger. Your clarity, your values, your humanity. So today, you will learn 8 powerful lessons. Simple, real, and life-changing. So you can use money without letting money control you. Lesson 1. Money can change your thinking. Now listen very carefully. This is where everything begins. Before money changes your life, it changes your thinking. And when your thinking changes, your decisions change. Your behavior changes. Your entire life changes. In the beginning, when you have little money, your thinking is simple. You think about basic needs, food, home, daily life. You appreciate small things. You feel happy with little progress. But when money starts coming, something slowly starts changing. Not suddenly, not loudly, but quietly. You begin to compare. You look at others and think, he has more than me. I need to earn more. You begin to measure value differently. Earlier, you valued people for who they are. Now, you start noticing what they have. Their income, their lifestyle, their status. This is where the shift begins. Now understand this clearly. Money is not wrong, but when your thinking depends only on money, you stop seeing the full picture. You start believing more money means better life. More money means more respect. More money means more happiness. But this is not always true. Let's take a simple example. 2 people. One has less money, but lives with peace, strong relationships, and clear thinking. The other has more money, but feels stressed, lonely, and always chasing more. Who is truly rich? The answer is not as simple as it looks. Now here is the dangerous part. When your thinking changes because of money, you don't notice it. You feel it is normal. You start focusing only on results. How much money did I make? How much can I earn next? And slowly, you stop asking important questions like, am I happy? Am I at peace? Am I becoming a better person? This is how money creates blindness, not outside, inside your mind. Now let's go deeper. Money can also change your priorities. Earlier, you had time for people. You had time for learning. You had time for simple joys. But now, everything becomes about money. Work more, earn more, chase more. And slowly, you lose balance. Now here is something very important. Your thinking creates your reality. If your thinking becomes only about money, your life becomes only about money. And when that happens, you may have success, but you may lose meaning. Now imagine this. You achieve your financial goal, you earn a lot, but inside, you feel empty. You feel disconnected. Why? Because your thinking became limited. So what should you do? You must stay aware. Always ask yourself, is money guiding me or controlling me? Keep your thinking balanced. Money is important, but it is not everything. Value growth. Value peace. Value relationships. Value your inner life. Now here is a simple practice. Every time you think about money, pause for a moment. Ask, why do I want this? What will this give me? Is this really important? This will bring clarity. Now remember this powerful line. Money should support your thinking, not control your thinking. Because the moment money controls your thinking, you stop seeing clearly. And when you stop seeing clearly, you start making wrong decisions. So stay aware, stay conscious, stay in control. Because when your thinking stays clear, you can use money wisely. And that is the real power, not having money, but understanding it. This is how you protect yourself, this is how you grow, and this is how you stay truly strong. Lesson 2. Money can make you forget people. This lesson is very deep, because this is where many people lose something very important. People. In the beginning, when you don't have much money, you stay close to people. You talk more. You share more. You spend time together. You value relationships. You value connection. But when money starts increasing, life becomes busy. More work, more responsibility, more focus on earning. At first, it feels normal. You say, I am doing this for my future. I am working hard for my family. But slowly, something changes. You stop calling people. You stop meeting them. You stop listening. And without realizing, you start moving away. Now understand this clearly. Money does not directly take people away. Your priorities do. When money becomes your main focus, everything else becomes secondary. You start thinking, I will talk later. I will meet them later. I don't have time now. But later becomes never, and one day, you look around and you feel alone. This is the hidden cost of money. Now let's go deeper. Relationships need time. They need attention. They need presence. You cannot replace time with money. You cannot replace care with gifts. You may give expensive things, but if you don't give your time, the connection becomes weak. Think about this. Have you ever been with someone, but they were always busy on their phone or always thinking about work? How did you feel? Ignored, unimportant, disconnected. That is exactly what happens when money takes over your life. Now here's another important point. Money can also change how you see people. You may start valuing people based on their status. You may respect people with money and ignore people without it. This is where blindness becomes stronger, because real value is not in money. Real value is in character, in kindness, in loyalty, in honesty. But when money controls your thinking, you forget this. Now imagine two people. One person is always busy earning. No time for family, no time for friends. The other person earns, but also stays connected, spends time, listens, cares. Who will feel fulfilled? The answer is clear. Now here is something very powerful. At the end of life, people don't remember how much money they made. They remember who was there for them, who cared, who loved them. So don't lose people while chasing money. Now let's talk about a simple habit. Stay connected. Call someone, meet someone. Talk without hurry. Listen fully. Even small moments matter. You don't need hours. Even a few minutes of real connection is powerful. Now connect this with your growth. When you have good people around you, you feel strong, you feel supported, you feel balanced. But when you lose people, even success feels empty. So always remember this truth. Money can build your life, but people give meaning to your life. Don't forget them. Don't ignore them. Don't replace them. Because when you stay connected, you stay human. And that is more valuable than anything else. Lesson 3. Money can create ego. This lesson is very important because this is where many people lose control of themselves. Not because of lack of money, but because of too much ego. In the beginning, When you are struggling, you are humble. You are open to learning. You listen to others. You respect people. Because you know you are still growing. But when money starts coming, something slowly changes. You feel stronger. You feel powerful. You feel like you have achieved something. And this is good. You should feel proud of your progress. But here is the danger. When pride becomes ego. Now understand the difference. Pride says, I have done something good. Ego says, I am better than others. And when ego enters your mind, your thinking changes. You start comparing. You start judging. You start looking down on others. You may think, they are not at my level. They don't understand success. They are not important. This is where blindness begins, because ego closes your mind. When your mind is closed, you stop learning. You stop growing. You stop improving. And this is very dangerous. Now let's go deeper. Ego also changes your behavior. You stop listening. You interrupt people. You ignore advice. You feel like you already know everything. But listen carefully. The moment you believe you know everything, you stop becoming better. Now think about this. A person with less knowledge, but open to learning, will grow. But a person with more success, but full of ego, will stop growing. So what really matters? Not how much you have, but how open you are. Now here's another important truth. Ego creates distance. People feel uncomfortable around ego. They feel judged. They feel ignored. So slowly, people move away. And you may not even notice it. You may think, I am successful. But inside, you are becoming alone. Now imagine two people. One person has money, but stays humble, listens to others, respects everyone. The other person has money, but shows ego, talks down to people, feels superior. Who will be respected more? The answer is clear. Respect comes from character, not from money. Now let's talk about how to stay safe. First, always remind yourself, money can come and go. Second, respect everyone, no matter their status. Third, keep learning. Never think you are finished. Fourth, listen more. Speak less. These simple habits protect you from ego. Now understand this powerful truth. Ego feels strong, but it makes you weak because it stops growth. It blocks learning. It breaks relationships. But humility makes you powerful because it keeps your mind open. It keeps your heart connected. Now remember this line. Money can raise your level, but ego can destroy your value. So, stay grounded, stay humble, stay aware, because real success is not just earning more. Real success is becoming better. And when you stay humble, you keep growing, you keep learning, you keep winning. This is the real power, not money, but control over yourself. Lesson 4. Money can hide your real problems. This lesson is deep, and many people don't understand it until it is too late. Money can solve many problems, but money can also hide your real problems. In life, everyone has struggles. Stress, fear, loneliness, confusion. These are normal. These are human. But when money comes into your life, you get a new option. You can escape. Instead of facing your problems, you can distract yourself. You can buy something. You can travel. You can keep yourself busy. And for some time, it feels good. It feels like the problem is gone. But listen carefully. The problem is not gone. It is only hidden. Now understand this clearly. Money can change your surroundings, but it cannot always fix your inside. Let's take a simple example. A person feels lonely. Instead of talking to someone, instead of understanding their emotions, they keep buying things. New phone, new clothes, new experiences. For a moment, they feel better. But after some time, the same feeling comes back. Why? Because the real problem was not outside. It was inside. Now here is the danger. When you keep hiding your problems, they grow. Small stress becomes bigger. Small confusion becomes deeper. And one day, you feel overwhelmed. But now, you don't even know where the problem started. This is how money can create blindness. You think everything is fine because your life looks good. But inside, things are not clear. Now let's go deeper. Money can also hide emotional pain. Instead of healing, people distract themselves. Work more, spend more, stay busy all the time because silence feels uncomfortable. But silence is important because in silence, you understand yourself. Now imagine two people. One person uses money to escape. They never face their thoughts. They never understand their emotions. The other person uses money wisely, but also takes time to reflect, to think, to understand themselves. Who will be stronger? The answer is clear. Now let's talk about what you should do. First, be honest with yourself. Ask, am I using money to solve problems or to avoid them? Second, take time to think. Sit quietly. Understand your feelings. Third, face your problems. Don't run from them. Fourth, work on your inner life, your thoughts, your emotions, your mindset, because this is where real strength comes from. Now connect this with your daily life. When something feels wrong, don't distract yourself immediately. Pause. Think. Understand. Because understanding is the first step to solving. Now remember this powerful truth. Money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy clarity. Clarity comes from awareness, from reflection, from honesty. So don't let money hide your reality. Use money as a tool, not as a mask. Because when you face your real problems, you become stronger, you become clearer, you become better. And that is real success. Not just a good life outside, but a strong life inside. Lesson 5. Money can make you chase more and more. Now listen very carefully. This lesson explains a trap that almost everyone falls into. The trap of never feeling enough. In the beginning, when you don't have money, you have simple goals. I want to earn something. I want a better life. And when you achieve that, you feel happy, you feel proud, you feel satisfied. But this feeling does not stay for long. Slowly, something changes. Your mind says, this is not enough. I need more. And this is where the chase begins. You earn a little, then you want more. You earn more, then you want even more. And this never stops. Now understand this clearly. Money has no finish line. There's always someone earning more than you. There's always a higher level. There's always a bigger goal. So if you keep chasing without awareness, you will keep running forever. Now let's go deeper. At first, you chase money for comfort. Then you start chasing it for status. Then for comparison. Then for ego. And slowly, money becomes your only focus. You wake up thinking about it. You work thinking about it. You sleep thinking about it. And in this process, you forget something very important: to live. Now imagine this. You achieve one goal. Instead of enjoying it, you immediately start chasing the next one. No pause, no peace, no satisfaction. This creates pressure. Your mind never relaxes. Your happiness depends on the next result. And this is dangerous, because your life becomes a race, without a finish line. Now let's take a simple example. A person earns enough to live comfortably. They can enjoy life. They can rest. they can spend time with people. But instead, they keep pushing more work, more stress, more pressure. Why? Because they feel it is never enough. Now understand this truth. Growth is good, ambition is good, but endless chasing, without awareness, is not good. You must know the difference between growth and greed. Growth says, I want to improve my life. Greed says, I will never stop no matter what I lose. Now here is something very important. If you always focus on what you don't have, you will never feel happy. But if you also see what you already have, you will feel balanced. So what should you do? First, set clear goals. Know what is enough for you. Second, celebrate your progress. Don't ignore your achievements. Third, take breaks. Enjoy your life. Fourth, stay grateful. Look at what you already have. Your health, your people, your growth. Now connect this with your thinking. When you are always chasing, your mind becomes restless. But when you are balanced, your mind becomes calm. And a calm mind makes better decisions. Now imagine two people. One person is always chasing more, never satisfied, always stressed. The other person grows, but also enjoys, works, but also rests. Who will live a better life? The answer is clear, so remember this powerful line. Money is endless, but your life is not. Don't spend your whole life chasing something that has no end. Use money to improve your life, not to lose your life. Stay aware, stay balanced, stay in control. Because true success is not just earning more, it is knowing when enough is enough. Lesson 6. Money can make you lose time. This lesson is one of the most important because money can come back, but time never comes back. In the beginning, you think, I will work hard now and enjoy later. This sounds logical. This sounds smart. But slowly, this idea becomes dangerous. You start giving more and more time to money, more work, more hours, more pressure. At first, it feels like progress. You feel productive. You feel busy. But here is the truth. Being busy is not always being meaningful. Now understand this clearly. Time is your life. Every day, every hour, every minute is part of your life. When you give all your time only to money, you are giving your life to money. And this is where many people lose balance. They wake up and work. They eat while working. They think about work all day. They sleep thinking about work. No rest, no real break, no real living. And slowly, they start losing important things. Time with family, time with friends, time for health, time for themselves. Now imagine this. You earn a lot of money, but you have no time to enjoy it. What is the use? Now let's go deeper. Money can create the illusion of importance. You feel, my work is important. My time is valuable. Yes, that is true. But your life is more valuable. If you ignore your life for too long, you may succeed outside, but feel empty inside. Now think about this. You cannot buy your past. You cannot go back and relive moments. You cannot buy missed time. Time with people. Time with your health. Time with your peace. Once gone, it is gone forever. Now here's another important point. When you only focus on money, your mind never rests. Even when you are free, you are thinking about work, planning, worrying. This creates mental stress. Your brain becomes tired. Your energy becomes low. Your life becomes heavy. Now imagine two people. One person works all the time. No balance, no rest, no life. The other person works, but also lives, spends time with people, takes care of health, finds peace. Who is truly successful? The answer is clear. Now let's talk about what you should do. First, Respect your time, don't waste it, but don't give all of it to money. Second, create balance. Work, but also rest. Third, make time for people, because relationships need time. Fourth, make time for yourself. Sit quietly, think, relax. Now understand this powerful truth. Money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy time. So don't lose your time while chasing money. Use your time wisely. Use money wisely. Because when you balance both, you create a better life. Now remember this line. If you lose money, you can earn it again. But if you lose time, you lose a part of your life. So stay aware, stay balanced, stay in control. Because real success is not just having money. Real success is having time to live. Lesson 7. Money can change how people see you. This lesson is very important because it is not only about money, it is about people. When you don't have much money, people see you in a simple way. They talk normally. They behave naturally. They treat you like everyone else. But when money comes into your life, something changes, not only in you, but in others. People start seeing you differently. Some people respect you more. Some people become very friendly. Some people suddenly come closer. At first, it feels good. You feel important. You feel valued. You feel noticed. But here is the truth. Not all of this is real. Now understand this clearly. Money can change behavior, but it cannot always create true respect. Some people respect your money, not you. They see your success. They see your lifestyle. They see what they can gain from you. And because of that, they act differently. This is where you must stay careful. Because when you believe everything is real, you become blind. Now let's go deeper. Money can also create fake relationships. People may come to you for benefits. They may stay close when things are good. They may praise you. They may agree with you all the time. But when your situation changes, they disappear. Why? Because they were not connected to you. They were connected to your money. Now this is a painful realization, but it is important. You must learn to see people clearly. Not every smile is genuine. Not every friend is real. Now here is another side. Money can also create distance. Some people may feel uncomfortable around you. They may feel, he is different now. I cannot connect with him. And slowly, they may move away. So money can bring people closer and push people away. That is why awareness is important. Now let's talk about your role. You must stay grounded. Don't change how you treat people. Respect everyone. Speak kindly. Stay simple. Because your behavior shows your real value, not your money. Now here's a powerful question you must ask yourself. Do people like me for who I am? Or for what I have? This question brings clarity. Now let's imagine two people. One person becomes rich and changes completely. New attitude, new behavior, less respect for others. The other person becomes rich, but stays humble, stays kind, stays real. Who will have better relationships? The answer is clear. Real people stay with real people. Now here is a simple habit. Keep a small circle. Choose people who are honest. People who support you. People who tell you the truth. Not people who only agree with you. Because truth is more valuable than praise. Now connect this with your life. If you stay aware, you will not be controlled by others. You will see clearly. You will choose wisely. And your relationships will stay strong. Now remember this powerful line. Money can change how people see you. But don't let it change who you are. Stay real, stay grounded, stay aware. Because in the end, Real connections matter more than temporary attention. And when you protect your relationships, you protect your true wealth. Lesson 8. Money should be your tool, not your master. This is the most important lesson. Because money itself is not bad. Money is not the enemy. Money can help you live better. Money can give comfort. Money can give freedom. Money can help your family. Money can help you build a better future. But the danger begins when money stops being your tool and starts becoming your master. A tool helps you. A master controls you. That is the difference. When money is your tool, you use it with a clear mind. You decide where it goes. You decide what matters. You decide how much is enough. You decide what kind of person you want to become. But when money becomes your master, it starts making decisions for you. It controls your time. It controls your thoughts. It controls your relationships. It controls your peace. And slowly, without noticing, your life becomes only about earning, spending, comparing, and chasing. This is how money makes people blind. They don't see their health going down. They don't see their relationships becoming weak. They don't see their mind becoming restless. They don't see their values disappearing slowly. They only see numbers. More income, more status, more things, more attention. But inside, they feel empty, because money can fill your pocket. But it cannot fill a life that has no meaning. Now understand this clearly. Money should serve your life. Your life should not serve money. Money should help you live with freedom, not fear. Money should help you protect your family, not forget them. Money should help you create peace, not destroy your peace. Money should help you grow, not make you arrogant. So ask yourself this powerful question. Am I using money, or is money using me? If money is making you forget your values, it is using you. If money is making you ignore people who love you, it is using you. If money is making you work non-stop with no rest, it is using you. If money is making you compare yourself every day, it is using you. If money is making you feel superior to others, it is using you. But if money is helping you live better, learn more, support others, stay free, and protect your peace, then you are using money correctly. That is real control. Now let's talk about balance. Some people think balance means you don't want success. That is wrong. Balance does not mean laziness. Balance does not mean weakness. Balance means you are strong enough to grow without losing yourself. You can earn money and still stay humble. You can become successful and still respect people. You can work hard and still protect your health. You can build wealth and still live with peace. That is true power. Because real success is not just having more money. Real success is having control over your own life. If you have money but no peace, you are not free. If you have money but no time, you are not free. If you have money but no real relationships, you are not free. If you have money but no control over your desires, you are not free. You are only rich from outside, but inside, you are still controlled. Now here is a simple way to keep money as your tool. First, know your values. Before chasing money, ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? Do you want to be kind? Do you want to be honest? Do you want to be peaceful? Do you want to be respected for your character? Keep these values stronger than your desire for money. Because if your values are weak, money can easily control you. Second, know your purpose. Don't earn money only to show others. Don't earn money only to look rich. Earn money to build a better life. Earn money to create freedom. Earn money to support people you love. Earn money to grow yourself. When your purpose is clear, money stays in its place. It becomes a servant, not a master. Third, know your limit. This does not mean you stop growing. It means you understand when enough is enough. Because if you never define enough, your mind will always want more. More money, more things, more status. And this chase will never end. So grow, but don't become addicted to more. Work hard, but don't lose your life. Dream big, but don't forget to live. Fourth, protect your peace. Never sell your peace for money. Because peace is expensive. Many people have money, but they cannot sleep properly. They cannot trust people. They cannot sit alone quietly. Their mind is always running. That is not success. That is a beautiful prison. So protect your peace, take rest, spend time with real people, stay close to simple things. Keep your heart clean. Now imagine a person who has money, but money does not control him. He earns, but he does not become arrogant. He spends, but he does not show off. He saves, but he does not become fearful. He helps, but he does not use kindness for attention. He grows, but he stays grounded. That person is truly powerful. Because he has something greater than money. He has self-control. And self-control is real wealth. Because without self-control, money can destroy you. But with self-control, money can build you. So remember this final lesson clearly. Money is a good servant, but a dangerous master. Use it, respect it, manage it, but never worship it. Earn money, grow your life, build your future, but don't lose your soul in the process. Because the richest person is not the one who has the most money. The richest person is the one who has money, peace, values, time, and control over himself. That is real wealth. That is real success. And that is how you stop money from making you blind. Before you close this video, stop for a moment. Not for this channel. For your own life. Ask yourself one honest question. Am I controlling money? Or is money controlling me? Because this is where everything changes. You can earn more money. You can build success. You can achieve big things. But if you lose your clarity, your values, your people, then what did you really gain? Most people will watch this video. They will understand it. They will agree with it. And then they will go back to the same life. Same thinking. Same habits. Same blind chase. But you are not here to stay the same. You are here to see what others don't see, to understand what others ignore, to stay aware when others are blind. So don't just listen. Start observing your life. Start questioning your choices. Start protecting what truly matters. Earn money. Grow your life. But stay in control. Because the moment money controls you, you lose yourself. And if this video opened your eyes even a little, don't keep it to yourself. There are people around you who are running blindly, who need this truth. Share this with them. And if you want more content that actually makes you think, not just feel motivated for a moment, then stay connected with this channel, not as a viewer, but as someone who is serious about real growth. So don't just scroll away. Show that you are different. Tap the like button. Share this video with someone who needs this message. And subscribe to become part of a community that chooses awareness over blindness. We are not here to follow the crowd. We are here to see clearly. I will see you in the next video.